The week's biggest soap news, soap spoilers follow. In this week's biggest soap news, Emmerdale revealed the aftermath of Anthony Fox's death, and we discovered a new detail over the ITV soap's big February stunt. Elsewhere, Coronation Street's Rob Donovan was tipped for a passionate new storyline in prison, and EastEnders announced a major new plot for Phil Mitchell. Did you miss any news this week? Don't worry, as we're on hand with our roundup of the biggest soap headlines from the past 7 days. Emmerdale's Aaron Dingle and John Sugden continue their attempts to cover up Anthony Fox's death next week, but could Aaron's guilty conscience ruin everything? Aaron risks falling at the first hurdle when he reaches breaking point in a heart-to-heart with Anthony's daughter Ruby, ultimately confessing that he killed her evil father. Will Ruby keep the secret? Anticipation is building over Emmerdale's dramatic February stunt. The show recently confirmed that it had filmed a spectacular car crash sequence involving a frozen lake, which will leave lives hanging in the balance next month. Producers had stopped short of confirming who's part of the storyline, but Laura Norton, who plays Carrie, shared her involvement in an interview this week. Could Carrie find herself in the danger zone? Read the full story. Emmerdale star confirms Carrie's role in February's huge stunt. EastEnders announced a powerful storyline for Phil Mitchell this week, confirming that he'll attempt to take his own life while experiencing depression with psychotic symptoms. Show bosses have been working with a number of charities while devising the storyline, which will highlight how mental illness can affect anyone. Kat Allen, Associate Director of Media and Campaigns at Rethink Mental Illness, commented, "Our hope is that Phil's story will resonate with viewers and spark meaningful conversations in homes across the country, encouraging people to rethink their perceptions of mental illness, recognize the signs that someone might be struggling, and the importance of seeking help early, before someone reaches crisis point." The upcoming storyline will also feature the return of 4 guest stars who were involved in the Mitchells' flashback episode in 2022, including Jane Winstone as the younger version of Peggy. Read the full story. EastEnders confirms devastating mental health story for Phil Mitchell, and EastEnders announces 4 returning cast for Phil Mitchell's story. Coronation Street prison guard Mandy, who's popped up briefly in recent episodes, will get a bigger role in the coming weeks as she becomes Rob Donovan's new romantic interest. Mandy and Rob have been tipped for a surprise fling in prison, with Mandy risking her job to pursue him in passionate new scenes. Read the full story. Coronation Street plans prison fling storyline for Rob Donovan. Home and Away return for Gary. Channel 5. Home and Away guest star Peter Phelps reprised his role as Cash Newman's foster father Gary Morrow for another short stint. Gary reappeared on Australian screens this week, hoping to help guide Cash through his latest big crisis. The scenes will air for UK fans on Channel 5 in March. Read the full story. Home and Away airs character return in Cash Newman's story. Home and Away's Cash and Eden to reunite? Channel 5. Home and Away's latest trailer has hinted at a possible reunion for Cash Newman and Eden Fowler. Once rock solid as a couple, the pair have been apart for months after Cash decided that Eden was safer without him in her life. Next week's Australian episodes, due to air in the UK in March, see Eden move in for a kiss with Cash while spending time at his place. Will Cash respond or push her away yet again? Read the full story. Home and Away teases biggest shock in Cash and Eden's storyline. Hollyoaks teases Abe's dramatic downfall. Lime Pictures. Hayde Fielding's dark storyline will come to a head on Hollyoaks over the next fortnight, when it seems that there's still not enough evidence to secure a criminal conviction against Abe. Mercedes McQueen takes control of the situation by suggesting that his enemies should team up to kill him. Will Mercedes really go through significant developments in the soap world, with each show revealing riveting new storylines and upcoming plot twists? Here's a recap of the most notable news from the leading soaps. Emmerdale, aftermath of Anthony Fox's death and upcoming stunt. In Emmerdale, the implications of Anthony Fox's death continue to unfold as Aaron Dingle and John Sugden grapple with their attempts to conceal their involvement. Tension peaks as Aaron, overwhelmed with guilt, may reveal his crime to Anthony's daughter Ruby. Will Ruby keep his dark secret, or will the truth surface? Excitement is building for a significant stunt set for February, which has been teased as a spectacular car crash involving a frozen lake. While producers are keeping details under wraps, Laura Norton, who plays Carrie, confirmed her involvement. Fans are left to ponder whether Carrie will find herself in peril during this thrilling sequence. EastEnders, Phil Mitchell's troubling mental health story. EastEnders is set to tackle an impactful storyline centered on Phil Mitchell, who will face the desperate struggle of trying to take his own life due to severe depression accompanied by psychotic symptoms. The storyline aims to shed light on mental health issues, with show bosses collaborating with various charities to raise awareness. Kat Allen from Rethink Mental Illness expressed hopes that Phil's story could encourage meaningful discussions about mental wellness and seeking help. Additionally, 4 guest stars from a previous episode will return, adding further depth to the narrative. Coronation Street, Rob Donovan's prison romance. Things are heating up in Coronation Street with Rob Donovan finding romance in the unlikeliest of places, prison. A new character, Mandy, is set to become his love interest. Their relationship will develop as Mandy is prepared to risk her job for a passionate affair with Rob. Viewers can expect unexpected twists and steamy moments as this storyline unfolds in upcoming episodes. Home and Away, guest appearances and potential reunions. Over in Home and Away, the return of Gary Morrow, Cash Newman's foster father, signals emotional turmoil for Cash as he helps navigate a particularly challenging crisis. This storyline will resonate with UK fans in March when it airs on Channel 5. Meanwhile, a potential reunion between Cash and Eden Fowler is brewing. The formerly inseparable couple has faced trials since Cash pushed Eden away for her safety. Upcoming episodes hint at a pivotal moment where Eden attempts to kiss Cash during a visit. The lingering question remains, will Cash reciprocate or reject her once again? Hollyoaks, Abe's dark fate. In Hollyoaks, a storyline involving Abe Fielding is reaching a dramatic turning point. As evidence mounts against him, tensions rise when Mercedes McQueen proposes a dangerous plan to eliminate Abe altogether. As her enemies contemplate this drastic action, viewers are left to wonder whether Mercedes will follow through on her bold suggestion. This week's soap updates have set the stage for emotionally charged storylines, thrilling stunts, and unforeseen relationships, ensuring that fans remain hooked on the captivating dramas of their favorite shows. Stay tuned for more twists and turns in the coming weeks.